ladies and gentlemen, and being a producer of Wrestle Massacre as well as Inside Movies Galore, I am David Strege, and welcome to Delusions of Grandeur. Enjoy the reviews. I certainly did. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Delusions of Grandeur. I'm David Strege, and here I have another review for you. And I know it's been actually a couple of weeks because I am actually transitioning many of my older reviews on YouTube that were originally on my Inside Movies Galore channel over to my new channel, which right now I'm talking on the Inside Movies Galore channel because it's easier for me to go live on the Inside Movies Galore channel than download and then upload this onto the other channel. So, but here I'm going to go on about a 2007 film that today directed by David S Goyer. And he directed the film in 2007, and it's called The Invisible. It's from writers McDavis, Christine Raum, and Matt Wall, from a novel by Matt Wall. And it was basically marketed as being executively produced by some of the people behind who funded The Sixth Sense. So we have a young kid that is played by Nick. And he's a teenager. Nick Powell is his character, and is played by Justin Chatwin. And he is a young writer who evidently goes to school, and it's evidently end of the school year, but he's really popular, and there's another young lady who's very unpopular, is in with a crowd that goes and steals things, and they're on total opposites of the spectrum. And something goes wrong where Nick somehow ends up angering the wrong kind of people, and they end up leaving him for dead. And Annie is like one of the Annie Newton's character, played by Margarita Laviva, is the only character that seems to know of or where his body lies. And I think this is a very interesting ghost film because he's not exactly dead and he's not exactly alive. So his spirit is actually trapped in between the living and the dead. And apparently the only person who is able to see him is Annie's character. So Annie Newton ends up learning about more about Nick and his writing, and who he is as a person, because evidently they knew each other like from way back when they were like in grade school or something like that, and she's reliving who he is and falling in love with him, even while her particular people that um, she is still hanging with are bringing her down. And whenever I watch movies, I tend to, if I recognize someone, I remember, like the 10 things like they've been in. And Alex O'Loughlin, who plays Marcus Boehm in here, which is one of the people that ultimately brings Annie Newton down. He plays now on Hawaii Five-O, but he originally played a long-haired vampire in a TV series called Moonlight, or Moonlighting, or something like that. I think it was called Moonlight. And I also know him from several movies as well, and I also think he's very distinct whenever he plays something. But here he is actually rather younger, and I think I remember him in a movie called Feed as well as one of the main characters, and he was blonde, which was a little different. So ultimately, so I saw the previews of this film when it came out. Wanted to go see it, and I ended up picking it up on one of Blockbuster's deals, like 5 for $25 or something like that they had going on. So this is from back when Blockbuster was actually still around. Of course, I took off the stickers and whatnot, but you can definitely see the Blockbuster logo on the inside here. And to me, I don't care if it's got rental shit on it or not. It is still the movie. So, yeah. David S. Goyer at the time, he had evidently gone with production companies, Hollywood Pictures, Spyglass Entertainment, Burn Bomb, and Barber Productions. Macari Edelstein, Limbo Productions, Sonic Films, maybe, and evidently it ended up going with Buena Vista Pictures, which ultimately eventually became a company, I believe, that Disney owns. So, yay, Disney. But in any case, I really enjoyed the way this film was presented. I enjoyed the acting involved, and I thought it wasn't too bad for a teenage ghost like flick. It had to deal with some teenage problems, and had to deal with someone who was holding a secret, who ultimately ended up doing the good thing. So yeah. If you enjoy this kind of a movie, then it's definitely up your alley. I was entertained by it, and I think it's at least worth a one-time watch. So hopefully you enjoyed my description of this film. Like and subscribe to my page. If you have not, definitely check out my earlier reviews. Check out some of my my newer reviews. I know this is an older film, but I love the way that I describe films, so hopefully, you'll get inspired to watch this film and check it out on your own. So, thank you so much. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Appreciate the time ahead of time. Coming onto my page, spending some time with me, and thank you so much.